Hello everyone, welcome in 7th standard value education period. My dear students, today we are going to start our first lesson that name is humility and its positive effects. Dear students, when you just heard one words humility, so that times you feel a very silent and respectful because what is the meaning of humility? Humility means namrata. Okay, if you have humility so you will get or you can achieve anything. अगर आपके पास नम्रता है तो आप प्यार से किसी को भी जीत सकते हो. ठीक है, so that things express or describe in this lesson. Now here is the first point, the first person account. Okay, now you can see here Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi from here. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was a preeminent leader of the Indian independence movement in British rule India, employing non-violent civil disobedience. Gandhi led India to independence and inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. Now you know very about that about Mr. Gandhi. He was a leader of India and he struggled many times. Now, in this lesson, they describe about work of Mahatma Gandhi and his thinking. Now, let's see second number. Born and raised in a Hindu merchant caste family in coastal Gujarat, Western India, and trained in law at the Inner Temple, London. Gandhi first employed non-violent civil disobedience as an expatriate lawyer in South Africa. In the resident Indian community struggle for civil rights. After his return to India in 1915, he set about organizing peasant farmers and urban laborers to protest against excessive land tax and discriminations. Okay, it means that you know well about that at that times there were British ruler and they had made some as kind of act for Indian people. So that times we were or they were not agree with that act, but also they have to follow their commands, their orders, as etc. But when in 1915 Gandhi returned from London, okay, Gandhi returned from London, so that times he just make a unity of peasants, farmers, and urban laborers, and that times he just protest he just protests about that act. Now he was inspired for many years on many occasions. Gandhi attempt to practice non-violence and truth in all situations and advocate that others do the same. He lived modestly in a self sufficient residential community and wrote the traditional Indian dhoti. Sorry, not wrote, wore. Wore the traditional Indian dhoti and shawl woven with band, yarn, hand spoon on a charkha. He ate simple vegetarian food and also undertook long fast as a means of both self purification and social protest. In this line, he described about his nature, what kind of way he just used or what kind of way he just accepted at that times. Okay, now why is humbleness important? Here is a very important question. Okay, just see, this was a history. It happened in our past situation, past time, but right now here is a present. Here is a present. Okay, वाई इज़ हम्बलनेस इम्पोर्टेंट? आपके पास नम्रता क्यों होनी चाहिए या फिर उसकी क्यों आवश्यकता है? यहाँ पे एक ऐसा सवाल पूछा गया है. सो नाउ लेट्स सी. द पोएट टेंसन once said that humility is the highest virtue, the mother of them all. One time what happened that Tennyson, he was a poet, and poet said that if you have humility, if you have humbleness, so the highest virtue, the mother of them all. Humility involves a willingness to accept the self's limits and its place in the grand scheme of things, accompanied by law levels of self preoccupations. You know very well about that. If you have humility, if you have humbleness, so everyone will be like you. अगर आपके पास नम्रता है, आप हर किसी से अच्छे से बात करते हो, तो हर कोई आपको चाहेगा, है ना? हर कोई आपको अच्छे से चाहेगा, हर कोई आपसे प्यार करेगा. नाउ हाउ टू बी हम्बल? देर इज़ अ सेकंड क्वेश्चन, हाउ टू बी हम्बल. हम विनम्र कैसे बने, या फिर कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये विनम्र है या नहीं है, कैसे पता चले? सो हेयर आर सम पॉइंट्स, लेट्स सी. ह्यूमिलिटी कैन बी योर ग्रेटेस्ट फ्रेंड. It is a root, foundation, and bond of all virtues. Be grateful for what you have. Okay, खुश रहो, आनंदित रहो जो कुछ भी आपके पास है. Practice at least one humble act each day. Okay, प्रैक्टिस करो लेकिन ऑनेस्टली से, विनम्रता से. Don't be afraid to make mistake. It's okay to be wrong and so admit it. Okay, डरना मना है या फिर डरना नहीं है, और अगर गलतियों से मत डरो. ठीक है, इंसान है, गलतियां तो होने ही वाली है. ठीक है, लेकिन अगर गलती होती है तो उसको एक्सेप्ट ना करना, ये हम्बलनेस नहीं है. ठीक है, अगर आपसे गलती हुई है तो उसे एक्सेप्ट करो. ठीक है, बी क्विक टू एपोलॉजी व्हेन यू डू समथिंग रॉन्ग. और जैसे गलती हो जाती है, गलती होने के बाद वहाँ पे बता दो कि हाँ मेरे से गलती हो गई है, इसके लिए मैं क्षमा चाहता हूँ, एज एक्सेट्रा. These symptoms, these signs of humble. Now, recognize your talent as gift, not as your own ability. Know and appreciate how your skills have only been developed with the help of others. ध्यान में रखो कि आपकी जो कुछ भी स्किल्स डेवलप हो रही है वो दूसरों की वजह से हो रही है. एंड स्पेशली ये मत सोचो कि मैं क्वालिटी वाला हूँ या फिर मैं स्पेशल वाला हूँ, वो मत बोलो. ठीक है, बिकॉज दैट योर ऑल टैलेंट्स that is a gift from a god. That is a gift from a god. Okay, now share your knowledge with others and pass on what you have learned. Okay, आपका नॉलेज इधर से उधर शेयर भी करते जाओ, एक दूसरे को बताते भी जाओ. देन teach all that you can for the benefits of others. Help your friends achieve their goals. Okay, help your friends achieve their goals. Don't boast about your achievement, लेट अदर रिकोगनाइज देम इंस्टेड. ठीक है, अगर आपने कुछ आपका गोल अचीव किया है, इफ़ यू जस्ट अचीव योर गोल, सो दैट टाइम्स डोंट बूस्ट इमीडिएटली. ओके, अनदर पर्सन शुड बी recognize your achievement, then you can say that yes, right now I'm a success. Okay, so my dear students, as type, here are some points, so read it perfectly. Now here is one story time. Okay, right now actually just see, this was an intro about humbleness. ये humbleness का एक intro था कि भाई humbleness कैसे होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए. And on that humbleness or on that intro, here is one story. So now we shall start this story. So in this first part we completed our intro, and next video we will start our story. Till then, see you, bye bye.